we're playing some more Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. So in the last episode, I believe we finished our first trial, and Leon was the killer. I think we did alright, I guess, for the trial. So I feel like the game kind of lied to me and tricked me. So when I first saw Sayaka's last message, her dying message, I correctly assumed that it was a name. But then the game started telling me, like, oh no, those are numbers. That's not a name, that's a number. And so I believed the game. I thought maybe when they were designing the assets or whatever for the game, they unintentionally made it look like a name. So the game was just trying to reinforce me that, like, no, that's not supposed to be a name, that's a number. But, like, no, I was right, that was a name. So, yeah, when the game told me those were numbers, I just completely just got kind of just short-sighted, and I just really focused on those being numbers. And I thought maybe it was like a code to a safe, or maybe like room numbers or something, but I don't know, whatever. So now, let's just continue on. I do wonder what happens to the bodies. Does Monokuma clean them up? Do we have to do that, or do the bodies just stay there? I'm also curious to know what room is this? Is this Sayaka's room, or are we back in our room? Let's go into the bathroom. Oh, okay. So I think this is Sayaka's room. It looks like we permanently switched, because the bathroom kind of looks different, right? She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's assistant has disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us. Oh, I almost forgotten. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses. Okay. So Monokuma gets rid of the bodies. Okay. It's okay. No need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted, smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health. Oh. I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Sorry, I'm late. Okay, this is nighttime. Okay. Hey, are you okay, Makoto? You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here. So sorry. So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like you said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom. Okay, no. We're back in our original room. Okay. I don't know, the bathroom looked a little different. I don't know, maybe I'm imagining things. It's been a while since I've last played this game, so. Okay. Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened. It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? Well, staying there with her scent still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I've decided that I can't turn away from her death. Makoto, hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here. So, everyone, just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better? We were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered, Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move. But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that. Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world, working together, fighting a common enemy. Like it or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean? The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. Yeah, I've been wondering about that. Like, where are we? Are we like an alternate dimension? Or, because what was going on with those DVDs that he gave us? It's like the real world just falling apart. It's just, I don't know. Okay. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed. Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. To find them may be too great of a risk. Then, what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game. No. Know what? I don't want to live if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else. Anyone else? What do you mean? Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves. But if we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it? She's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist. Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we'd refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind. Ding dong, bing bong. This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Oh, and one other thing. It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did. See you, don't see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear, so be well aware of your actions. Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then, sweet dreams everyone. Good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. What was that about just now? Was he saying it's our fault what happened? That's pretty cruel, man. That piece of shit, who does he think he is? And so, the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. Chapter 2, Boy's Life of Despair. Daily life. I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. What's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. And with doesn't this feel just great? Being stuck inside like this, you gotta make sure to stay healthy. You're the one keeping us stuck inside. Don't sweat the small stuff. That's my motto. Whoa, I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for? So, why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise. Just to make you exercise. If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the assassin's fist. Passed down from generation to generation in the empire of darkness, the power can be yours. That sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with. It doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise? Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands? Okay, so then, I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you. A whole new world. It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with their ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated. So go ahead, look around all you want, enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode. With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us more confused than when he'd shown up. But, a new world? Is he talking about a way to get outside? That seems unlikely. Well, we don't know till we look. Whatever he meant, it seems we'll have to search the school one more time. Okay then, let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up at the dining hall and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that? More like a staple food source. Now, let's get moving. Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. Who was I gonna team up with? Because Sayaka was my partner last time, wasn't she? Oh, what's that? Oh, okay, let's go. Alright, let's leave the gym, I guess, and I guess just go around exploring. Talk to him. Hey, Makoto, did you see what's inside the display case? Bad. This is super bad, man. What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything all that weird in there. Sure, to the untrained eye, it's nothing, but this is awful. A bad, awful, terrible trap. That stuff you see lined up there, any god would come by and use it to send a message. Huh? I've been struck with the knowledge. It's an ill omen of total devastation and ruin. Let me out of here. Let me out. I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave him alone. The hell is he talking about? Okay, whatever. Let's leave. Yep. Leave the area. Where's our map? Okay. These are bathrooms, right? Let's look around the school first. I need to find out what Monokuma meant by a new world. I believe some of these rooms were locked. Yeah, like this, the nurse's room. So I'm guessing that's what he means. The door won't budge. It must be locked. I think there were a couple of rooms that were like that. I don't remember which ones, but I'm assuming that's what he meant by the new world. Oh, was this open before? I don't want to go back by the world. Okay, no. Alright, let's talk to him. I went and checked the metal hatch in the main hall just to be sure, but just like I figured, it hasn't moved an inch. Shit. Yeah, I'd be surprised if he made things that easy for us. Hey, Okay. I'm gonna go look for another way out then. Anything in the store? Should look around school. Nope. Okay. AV room. No. I think this is still gonna be closed. I really don't want to go in. I don't want to see this place ever again. Okay. Nope. Okay. Despair Hotel. Is this what? Nope. Okay. Let's open up our map. I did not see that other guy there. Where's he at? So there's that guy. Where is he at? Oh, there he is. It's stuck to him. McCullough, look. The gate blocking the stairs is gone. It would seem a path to the second floor has opened, but it's also of utmost importance to double check the areas we already know about just in case. Aren't I so clever to think of that? I really impress myself sometimes. Well, I'll leave the school to you. Oh, so. Oops. No. Okay, let's go in. The gate that was blocking the stairs has been opened. Is this what Monoguma meant by a new world? If so, what's up there? This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's gotta be something here. Oh, okay. This is the girls' bathroom. If I ever took one step in there, I'd become a total creep in everyone's eyes. And that'd be it for me. Alright, let's just try to explore every single room. Just this tall. This is where the bathroom cleaning supplies are stored. I don't see anything useful in here. Alright, leave the bathroom. Let's see. What is... Oh, just... Okay. Wait, that was... We're in the second floor. There's gym first floor. Big's first floor. Where are the... Am I missing something? Where's the dorms at? Can I not fast travel there anymore? Okay, whatever. Let's just keep exploring for now. Okay, that's blocked off. This is, I guess, up to the third floor. Yeah, C2A. The baby is sleeping. Please be quiet. It looks like there is not really anything to look at. Let's talk to Sakura. This must be what he meant by a new world. I should probably take a really closer look around. Okay, nothing. Let's leave. Okay, that's that end. Let's see. Nobody's here. What's this? The library. I think I saw a lot of people in the library, so we'll check that place out last. I want to see what this room is over here. Oh, 2B, not the classroom. Reality isn't everything. Okay, nothing really. Alright, let's head to the library and shelf is packed tight with books, but looking at it, the whole thing is incredibly dusty. It looks like this library has been neglected for a pretty long time. As nice as the school itself is, whoever's in charge of upkeep has been pretty lazy. Strange. Okay. Is it gonna just say the same thing? But looking at it though, it's incredibly dusty. Library's been neglected. Okay. Oh, we got a medal that time. Nice. Well, now we gotta check this other bookcase. Just in case. Yep, metal, nice. Let's check out the desk. There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. It looks like this library's been neglected for a pretty long time, and it's okay, same thing. Got another medal, nice. What's this note right there? No, not the bookcase. Ugh. I want that. The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter. What's this? Hope's Peak Academy. It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? But we shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission. What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. Okay. I broke the seal on the dusty envelope and pulled out the single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From the Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now, and I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. Are we like in the future or something? So we enrolled, got like knocked out or whatever, and now we're in the future, and Monokuma or somebody shut down the school so that way they can build like this death game for us. Is that what's going on? For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. Yeah, and is that why everything's so dusty? Because it's been a long ass time. What does this mean? The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed. It would seem Hope's Peak had stopped functioning as a school, and judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old. So you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely, the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance, but that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. But I didn't get that sense at all. Yeah, that's weird. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been in all the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked stuff up online about the school and never saw anything about this. That must have all been part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Okay, so maybe we're not in the future. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people is real, though. That does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down. That would be a nice, simple solution if it's true. But then, what about this other part? This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope Speak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as these issues forcing our closure have been resolved. What did they mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now? If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection would be a useful clue on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find more details. So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. The mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, will that be enough to get us out of here? Or... Okay, is there a laptop we can look at? It looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old and it's all covered in dust. It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. Can we have Chihiro take a look at the laptop? Because she is the ultimate programmer, and I would assume that she would have some knowledge about fixing computers. So maybe she can take a look at it and figure out what's wrong with it and maybe fix it. I don't know, maybe. If it's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. Come on. Let's see. Oops. Was that it in the room? Yeah. Let's check out this other room first. What's behind this door? It's some kind of archive. All I saw in there was stacks of old books and files. I can't imagine what business you would have in there. That's true. I don't really have any reason to check it out. Okay. Well, let's start talking to these people. It's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I'd want to do much reading in. Okay. I'm absolutely shocked. How come? They have all these books here and not one copy of any of my works. Is he mad there's not any manga? Well, yeah, why would they have comics in a library? Plus, most fanfic is just porn drawing by a bunch of amateurs. You just don't get it. Not at all. I do too get it. Tokofu, what's she the ultimate of Toko? Okay, she's a writer. She's the ultimate writer. And with a face like yours, anyone can tell. Nothing you do is worthwhile. Say whatever you want about me, but never judge a book by its author. Now, hear this. Appearances mean nothing at all. Hifumi was... Okay, so he's the ultimate fanfic creator. Okay. What you see before you is nothing more than the rind that contains the meaty pulp of my genius. My creations are what determine my meaning and value. You're so full of it. I'm used to being misunderstood. You think weak attacks like yours will drop my HP? Those two really worry me. But still, this library is most interesting. What's interesting about it? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud. Okay, go. You must be pretty happy to have all these books around, huh, Toko? Not particularly. Nothing's really caught my attention so far. Indeed, there's a plethora of books, it's true, but the content seems lacking. Where's the comic books? Where's the young adult section? Comic books, young adult, that stuff's a waste of time. I've seen what you write, Miss Fukawa. Talent talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile. My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. Don't compare them to that garbage of yours. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. Someone should just burn it all. Oh, the lady doth protest too much, methinks. I bet you're secretly into boy-on-boy action. Boy-on-boy. I don't care if it's an anime or comics or fanfic or whatever. It's all filth, throwaway culture that'll be trashed and forgotten in half a decade. Just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. You've insulted me and you've insulted my honor. These two are really starting to freak me out. I've never seen anything like it. So, yeah, they're gonna kill each other. Alright, that's gonna do it for this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.